for your soul.
Hey y'all, welcome back. We are Beat Fray, coming at you guys yet again another week with some shenanigans, foolishness, situationships, you name it.
Yeah, okay, so I was in the first to drop situationship today. So it was just, so I would do my best not to drop that today. Because I know you checked me last week.
I did. Oh, I
You
didn't realize.
checked me last week mid-conversation. You're like, situationship check. I was like, what? I mean, I felt the shade. I just didn't address the shade.
It was no shade. It
So
was
today, yeah, I'm going to let you know that I'm not even going to say
actually
it.
was not shade. I was like,
It
wow,
was.
this is cool. I like this. There's a catchphrase. Let's keep it going.
Well, you could say it today because today I will not.
Well, you already did, like twice.
You know what? I was trying to prove a point. Starting now.
Okay, but
I'm not gonna
it's
do it.
already checked.
Nah. It don't count. It don't count.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, then see what I have to
It
go
don't
through.
count.
I apologize.
What you mean what you have to go through? What you mean what you gotta go through? Nah, homie.
Ah.
This is just, amen. Okay, it's cool.
All right.
By the way, y'all, here in Colorado, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful spring day.
Absolutely.
It's
Which-
50, 60 plus degrees outside.
Is it actually spring or isn't that like the 21st or something like that?
It's spring. Okay. In my world, I want it to be summer already. But
Oh no.
it don't work like that.
I'm not for
So,
the summertime. I like spring and I like fall. That's about it.
Yeah,
Between seasons are too cold or too hot.
the hotter the better. Bring the heat. I mean, my dreads get me hot like sometimes. So I have to like put it up often. But other than that, I'm excited for
That
the heat.
just sounds like a lot of work. But anyway, we're gonna let's jump on in. Like spring, you mentioned it. It's here. What are you guys doing for the spring? Are you going on spring break? Are you gardening or getting your gardens ready? Or are you just gonna be a lump on the couch?
You know what? The latter sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But I know that's not what's gonna happen. Actually, I was just thinking about that this week, right? Because when I was in college, university, like years ago, decades ago. Woo! You know, we all had spring break where,
Right.
you know, we had a break where you did stuff or didn't do homework and go to Mexico and party it up and stuff like that. You didn't do that?
No.
I did. Yeah, that was.
I didn't have time.
You didn't have time.
Even
What
on
was you
spring
doing?
break, I was working. If I wasn't working, I was doing homework. If I wasn't doing homework, I was stressing out because there was a lot of homework that I should have been doing that I wasn't doing. So
Wow.
spring break was never enjoyable.
Wow, sounds like you need to like start making some new experiences
Eventually.
for spring break.
Yeah.
Maybe not this spring break. Maybe not this break.
Maybe not this spring break.
Maybe next spring break.
Maybe next spring break. Maybe the
Yeah.
following.
Or whatever.
Maybe summer break.
Summer break, I'm trying to do a lot of things. But yeah, so with spring break though, I realized that, you know, in college that was a thing. But now as a whole grown professional situation. Ooh, I said it! I said it! I said it! I wasn't trying to. I said it! A grown person, I guess you would say. And it's not the same, right? So you have to schedule PTO, take vacation, and be intentional about it, which, you know, I'm more like, I don't even know. Yeah, being a grown-up is not what it's all cracked up to be. So if I could be forever young and go back to my younger days and live my best life, I would.
Wow. Like what would that even look like is the question.
Being forever young and
Yeah, going back to your childhood and living your best life.
not having bills. Okay, okay, y'all, for real. These bills ain't loyal. And nobody gonna pay these bills but myself, you know? So when I was a child, I didn't have to worry about that, right?
True.
Food was just prepared for me. Now I have to cook. Y'all, I mean, I enjoy it, but I have to like be intentional about what it is I'm gonna eat that day.
There was
So,
one
like,
day I called my dad and I was like, he said, "Hey son, how's it going?" I said, I'm stressed out. He's like, "Why?" I said, "Just y'all didn't tell me growing up was hard. This
Yeah.
adulting stuff is not.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
We need to have a course on that, literally in somewhere in university
life?
or high school, somewhere in life, because they're like prep you. Hey, this is what the workforce is gonna be like. It's not like that at all.
Right.
And then I'm all like, yeah, can we normalize? Let's be real about adulthood. Adulting. Sorry, that just got a little. My bad.
No. I mean, that's
My bad.
I kind of agree because if you think about it, young people, even older people, counting myself, I am terrible when it comes to finances, and that's a part of this whole adulting thing. So if there was a class on adulting where part of the semester you're talking about dealing with finances and how to save and manage manage money or a checkbook. You know,
how to balance a
those
checkbook?
have been great. I mean, no one really uses checkbooks anymore, but I mean, I still do. I still do to pay a bill here and there.
Oh no, everything's automatic. Just snatch it from my account. I don't want to see it.
Wow.
I don't even want to look at it. I don't even want it to be a thought.
I will never ever give anybody that kind of control.
So you don't do that automatic?
I did, and I don't like it. I don't care for it because, like for example, the electric company. They're like, oh, 1 month my bill is $200 when I actually look at it, and then the next month it's $500 and something. I'm like,
what you been doing?
Exactly.
What you been doing?
So that's why I personally don't like giving access to
automatic
different entities to my account.
So when it's a little bit more expensive per se, do you reach out and like, hey, so what's popping?
I did. I called them and they're like, oh, you've been using something in the house that is spiking your electric bill. And the lady was like, do you use a space heater? I said, yeah, occasionally we'll use a space heater in the house. And she's like, well, there's your problem. I'm like, oh, okay, you got me on that one.
Gotcha. Interesting.
But even then, I was like, yeah, you're no longer allowed to take money out of my account. I'll pay it when I get around to it.
See that? Like, I'm like the complete opposite. Because I don't trust myself with having to actually pay that on time.
To remember to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I typically don't operate with tomorrow is the 1st. I need to make sure I pay this electric bill. I'm like, no, tomorrow's the 1st. I should probably pay the mortgage, but I want to go get this thing for the house.
Yeah, right. There are lots
and then
of
I go and I get that
options.
thing. I'm like, well, remember to pay the mortgage. And then, there's a grace period, a buffer, which is where
I appreciate those grace periods, y'all. Especially for my mortgage. Because I be forgetting. That's my problem. That's the only thing I do not have that's automatic because it's a pretty big chunk. So I got to make sure that when my bank account is set up, my checkings into my savings, it takes about a couple weeks to transfer. so yeah, I gotta get that together real quick.
Yeah.
So I personally have to go in and get that.
Wait a second. How do we even get on this?
I don't know. We're talking about spring break. My bad.
Yeah. So back to spring break.
Turn.
Are you guys gardeners? Like
no.
Me? I'm not much of a gardener, but I do like to attempt gardening. So every year I create this big old hoopla plan that I'm going to plant vegetables.
Oh.
And then I go outside. I did last year. I planted kale, garlic, onions, sage.
What?
Did you cilantro?
Did you get all crops from it?
I did, but I've only harvested the kale because that was the one that was the most important to me.
Oh, so what? You threw the others?
I didn't throw them away; they just kind of burnt up.
Dang, homie, I like garlic.
Yeah, I did pick the
like
garlic.
cilantro.
They were super small, though. They didn't grow.
That's
big.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, did you know you can plant your garlics in the fall for a spring-summer growth? Learned that last year.
Oh, it all depends on where you live, though, right?
I mean, here in Colorado, you can plant it in the winter. They're winter things.
Oh, you see that? I don't know these things. Where am I?
I thought it was interesting. Did I plant any this year? No. Will I hope to plant any this year? Probably, but will I get around to it is the big question.
Gotcha.
It's always this big old plan to set up the garden, and then trying to set up the garden, if you're physically not able,
right,
or you're mentally not able, or you're emotionally not able, then it doesn't get done.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I can't relate because I don't have the real estate.
Actually, that's not true. Last year you planted trees, did you not? Fruit trees.
Oh, they died. They died. I tried. I really did. I really tried. But my plants inside are still alive, but the trees outside, They're like, yeah, so you thought you just gonna leave us out here like that? And this heat? I mean, I did give them some water. I don't know. It's just
water.
I did.
It's like, would you like a cup of water?
I did. At least I did what I could. I did my part.
I'll feed you next week.
Yeah, but
Another
that didn't
cup.
work out. But I will help others to do their gardens.
To not do the things that you did.
Yeah, I can.
Actually, since you said that, I'm gonna need some help setting up the garden. Would you mind coming over and giving me a hand? Me shoveling dirt and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, just let me know when so that I can bring the proper attire. Because I don't want to be coming over here like, hey, I have somewhere else to be afterwards. And then you be like, oh, by the way, can you help me garden? Nah, homie.
Well,
because I didn't bring the right.
say that because then I just asked if you would help.
Just give me a date then.
All right then.
But yeah, so you didn't share what you were gonna do for spring cleaning, whatever, for the spring time frame.
Spring cleaning. There's much to do for spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested in painting.
Again.
Well, it's spring, and I've left everything in here after I did it 2.5 years ago. It's time to like zhuzh it up, you know.
Wow. So which, because you have so many different colors going on here, so which wall that you're going to change? All of them?
We will leave for eyes to see when it gets done. I will not speak of it.
Got it.
Because then if I don't do it, then you're going to be like, oh, why didn't that get done? Because I didn't get around to it.
Well, you did say you was going to do it.
But I'm going to do something. I didn't say what. I didn't specify.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be cool to learn, because I've never actually painted successfully, so I've done it.
So you're offering your assistance to help me paint?
Is that what I just did?
You guys heard it, right?
Yeah, sure. I
And
can help. I can help. Sure. I want to learn all these things so that I could, whenever God sets me up for me to, have a wife or something like that, right? So I could do.
And wifey says, "Honey, can you paint the wall?"
And
You're
like, yeah, I've had some training. I got you. Which room do you want painted? Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. So yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to be ready, prepare myself.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I will take you up on that.
Yeah. So teach your brother, because I don't know nothing.
All right. We're starting tomorrow.
Nah, not tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe like in 3 weeks.
Or 4.
Or 4 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
All right. Cool. I will take you up on that.
Sounds good.
What are you guys doing? I actually didn't ask you. What are you doing? Your spring cleaning or spring setup or spring situationship? Like, what's that?
I thought about kind of changing the setup in my place a little bit, but I don't have a lot to work with, so that's probably going to be a new. But I think my garage is full of things that I need to purge or give away or sell. So I was thinking about taking the springtime to clean my garage, y'all, and so that I could have a space to put my motorcycle in there as well as my car.
Interesting.
It's the little things. That's all I'm trying to do, y'all. Trying to spring clean my life. Yeah, that's all. My garage. We'll start with that.
Okay. When you're ready, let me know. After we're done painting in here.
Oh, so okay. So you're trying to help
it's
as well?
contingent.
Okay. Wow. Sounds good. That works.
Awesome.
But yeah, and I'm trying to take some trips as well too. So I realized I was supposed to go to Vegas like 2 years ago for a bachelor party, but then COVID kind of happened, and then everything was canceled. So I still have the credit that I need to use. So I'm trying to go to Costa Rica or Puerto Rico or somewhere along those lines.
Costa Rica.
So
I just found it. Well, it wasn't just. It was like 2 weeks ago. I found a ticket to Costa Rica for 7 days. It was $300. Will it be that now? Probably not.
Dude, I would like make it happen if that was the case.
Oh, I almost bought the ticket.
I would have did it and then think about life later. More like, yeah, that's what would have happened. But yeah.
Should have. But, in life, you can't look at the shoulda, wouldas, or the couldas. It's either you do or you don't. And I didn't. So,
maybe next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
I'll keep scouting or scouring the internet.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So, for you guys out there, what are you doing for spring cleaning or spring zhuzh or spring break or spring madness or spring anything? Do tell.
Yeah, please. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah. Actually, you mentioned trips. I'm wanting to take a bunch of trips as well.
Where are you trying to go?
Everywhere.
Okay.
mostly just to go see my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she's in a whole different state.
A whole different state,
Oh,
which
that's
is
good.
great. It's good, but taking many trips.
Long distance relationship. That's a challenging thing.
Yeah,
Maybe that could be another conversation. So since you're in it to win it,
perhaps.
so we could figure that out.
Well, we'll figure
Teach
that
the
out
rest of
at
us
some point.
because nowadays, because of COVID, we've had to do everything virtual. Trying to learn people, get to know people, slide into people's DMs and all that. So yeah.
So I guess helpful, if I may, and then I'm putting myself on the spot.
Uh-huh.
But I'm learning that my abilities to send text messages are not up to par. So rather than sending text messages, I call. I'm very much a phone person. I don't
That's
like
cool.
sitting down and having to read a bunch of stuff because I'm always moving. So if I can talk while I'm moving and doing other things, it's great. And
As opposed to texting.
yeah, and she helps me grow in that. So I'm
Aw,
pretty excited
that's
about
awesome.
that.
Well, very nice. Way to go, girlfriend of his.
Yeah!
Good job. Props to
Yeah!
you. I think she's great too. I mean, hey man, I feel like I say this all the time.
I think so as well. Thank you.
Yeah, you got yourself a good one. And she got herself a good one too.
Oh, did you hear that? I told you. Until
Yeah.
then, next time, peace out. You guys have a great one.
Bye.
Join the line. Join the line. Yeah, come on. Join the line. Join.
Thank you. So nice, also so thoughtful. It's actually not my favorite. I like the cherry. This is strawberry.
Okay.
Good, camera's good.
Okay.
Oh no, we ain't ready.
Hey y'all, welcome back.
Want to reset that? Okay.
Okay.
Take
Ready?
two.
Yeah.
Take two.
I mean, after day one, I'm like, okay, Jesus. 11? Tell me it's 11.
was a one.
Can you say 11?
was looking for.
Is it 11? 11? It is spring, right? People, spring cleaning. Spring, what? And then,
Let's say, it's our time.
It's probably
45 minutes.
16.
okay, we did not know what we were doing. We were just going.
And I knew it was gonna be.
My sister's like, oh, sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. I decided very last minute that I was going to come. So that's why I'm not here. That's, but she's so mean sometimes. She's very sweet.
No!
It was Jeffrey.
What? He said, no!